According to legend, there is a mysterious cultivation sect in Chinkang Mountain. The disciples in the sect all have angelic faces. Woman with devil figure. Anyone comes out and ticks his finger, the world will be shocked for him. As the only man in the sect, Xiaobai can be said to enjoy the blessings of others. Due to this special status, he has always had the wrong perception. Think of yourself as a favorite in the sect. Hanami blooming handsome guy. Every time he falls into such a hole, Master Lin Kenjun can use his own iron fist. Wake him up. Today, Lin Kenjun doesn't know how many times it is outside the bedroom brought this bread. Although he kept saying, I'm fighting for the innocence of my sisters. But as a master who watched him grow up, how can you not know this Xiaobai's small thoughts? So in order to fulfill him, a letter came directly. Let him stand guard in the middle of the bath. Look at the sisters. Will you let this go for their good junior brother? For the appearance of Xiaobai, the sisters have long been accustomed to it. But habit doesn't mean patience. I saw them pick up various weapons. I put to Xiaobai. He had to run away with his head in his arms like a rat crossing the street. An hour later, the master is finally here. Stop the chase. And what Xiaobai didn't expect was, this is all a graduation test for myself. Now that he has passed the test, he can finally go down the mountain. That's all. Xiaobai came to the coveted Binhai city. It's very crowded, hilarious. And he can finally be here. Realized my dream of pursuing girls. Now in the crowd, Xiaobai noticed the man's expression. Very intriguing. When he follows the man's gaze, appear in front of you, it turned out to be a man with long red hair. The beautiful woman. It's not an exaggeration to say it's his dream girl. The girl at this time is being harassed. The backhand wants to teach this rascal a lesson. If it weren't for dodging in time, Xiaobai almost became the one to bear his anger. Because it's the closest, he was mistaken for a hooligan by the girl. Although I vehemently deny, but I can't stand the culprit adding oil and vinegar to the side. Saw the hooligan trying to escape. Zibai Yang said that when he was secretly touching the girl, the phone was stolen. Unexpectedly, this incident really made the hooligan reveal a flaw. He was severely taught a lesson by everyone. At this time, the screen on the back suddenly broadcast the news. Han Liguo, president of Han Group, is hiring a bodyguard at a high salary, recently. Looking at my empty pockets, Xiaobai decided to give it a try. And in Han Liguo's office, a cry for help came from his computer screen. It turns out that his daughter was kidnapped recently. If you don't pay 1 billion within 3 days, he will disappear from this world forever. But this is 1 billion, not 10 bucks. Han Liguo explained so suddenly. The company simply can't come up with so much liquidity. But I didn't wait for him to finish. The kidnapper hung up the phone. Leave no room for this. Facing the murderous kidnappers, Hanli Guo can only be a dead horse as a living melee doctor. He immediately called the head of the finance department. Let him anyway. It must be tomorrow night. 1 billion to his account. The money problem has just been solved. He immediately went down to the first floor, prepared to choose the right bodyguard candidate. And this time, Shao Bai was also led here by the staff. Also a friendly greeting. But nobody wanted to talk to him. After all, we are all competitors. Understandable. He just sat down. Hanli Guo appeared here with a serious expression. Showtime starts. Everyone faces their own top gifter. They did everything they could. When the others are done, it's finally Shao Bai's turn to show off his fists. Fists and feet without eyes. Plus, I really don't have any money now. After knowing that you don't have to lose money for breaking things, Shao Bai began his performance. To say that he's practiced on the mountain in recent years. No kidding. Hanli Guo's voice has not yet fallen. Shao Bai's fist was lightning fast. Fell on the wall behind him. Hanli Guo was so shocked that he couldn't speak. He didn't even see when Shao Bai made a move. It's too late, then. To protect the top gifter. I was with Hanli Guo just now. The beautiful women walking in. Standing in front of him. See this posture? Shao Bai teased. Didn't you just say ability display? Although performing so well, this Hanli Guo is not satisfied. That being the case, Shao Bai decided to directly challenge his bodyguards. See if you are qualified enough to fight for this position. See Hanli Guo nodded in agreement. One of the beautiful women with 2 knives ran to him immediately. Although the momentum is strong, but it was easily blocked by Shao Bai. In the face of absolute power, all attack techniques are younger brother. Shao Bai snatched the dagger from his hand, used the way of sparring with the sisters and sisters, gave him the fatal blow. Can't bear to look directly. See this kind of laugh. Another beautiful woman also rushed towards him. But he just did it. Shao Bai grabbed his left hand, hung him in the air and can't move. It's hard to see beautiful women. Shao Bai quickly quit. See your bodyguard fail. A trace appeared on Hanli Guo's face. An imperceptible smile. Just when Shao Bai thought when the job is already guaranteed. Hanli Guo actually gave him an eviction order. This confused Shao Bai. He walked out of the building with confidence. I didn't expect to be waiting for him in front of me. It is Hanli Guo. What was he thinking? Looking at Hanli Guo standing in front of him, Shao Bai is a little at a loss. What kind of medicine is this old man selling in the court? Next, Hanli Guo will no longer hide and talk. He directly told Shao Bai the real reason to hire bodyguards yourself. It turned out to be by his side, hiding someone who wants to take her sex. The current situation is that the enemy is in the dark and I am in the light. Very dangerous situation. Hear this. Let Shao Bai, who was just kicked out by Hanli Guo, very puzzled. See him, confused. Han Guo immediately took out 1 million passbook. Let Xiaobai spend casually. As long as he disregards the past and becomes his own bodyguard. Although I had the experience of being kicked out just now, but you merely a fool. Xiaobai immediately reached out to get it. Just then, the bodyguard beside Han Guo suddenly sank. Take out the dagger and attack him. Xiaobai shouted, Mr. Han, be careful. If it weren't for him blocking people immediately. I'm afraid Han Guo at the moment. I have gone to report to Yama. At this time, Xiaobai's arm was gently hugged. Hold the bodyguard's arm tightly. Tell him to put the dagger down. The next step is to give him a good time. I see that my bodyguard is about to finish. Han Guo quickly called for a suspension. It turns out that all this is just a test for Xiaobai. And now his opponent is already exhausted. Collapsed on himself. Han Guo explained, because it also involves his daughter. He must verify whether Xiaobai is loyal enough to himself. It turned out that, until this morning, Han Guo received a call from the kidnappers. He only found out that his daughter Lin Yue had been kidnapped. And these people are very familiar with their group. He suspected infighting. They also said that as long as they call the police, they will tear up the ticket out of helplessness. He can only find someone to rescue him in the name of recruiting bodyguards. Looking at Lin Yue on the screen, crime pear blossoms with rain. Who cannot feel distressed?